I think that innovation, the true focus of innovation is on adoption, not creation. If I come up with an innovation that you do not use, how innovative is it? So I believe that economics emphasizes the wrong thing in innovation discussions. I think innovation discussions should focus on the nature of adoption and use, rather than on new features, new functions, and selling. It is funny in America to look at advertisements for the Apple iPhone and realize that the Apple iPhone is doing advertisements that Kodak did 30 years ago. That iPhones are cameras. I think the error of judgment that Kodak made was that its business was based on photographs and the chemistry of photography rather than images and imagery and editing of images. But Kodak made physical technology rather than virtual imagery the core of their business. It made sense for them, but it ultimately failed. Why? Because more people were interested in taking more photographs with a phone instead of with a camera. Brazil is doing world-class work in agriculture because that is a resource that it has. And instead of treating it as a commodity, they tried to say, how can we make our commodity more innovative? And they did very good work in agricultural biotechnology. Colombians have struck up relationships with American and European companies to do software development. They've globalized their search for customers, for their skills. I believe that Peruvians have the same intellectual and technical capabilities, but they need to decide what kind of customers, locally and globally, they want to serve. Why am I saying this? Because I think growth doesn't come from internal capability, it comes from external customers. So the question I would ask you is, we look at Intercorp, we look at mining, we look at some of the industries that Peru has, and tourism, and ask, who are the customers that we want? What kind of customers are we trying to create? I wrote a book on the whole notion that innovation isn't about serving customers, it's about investing in customers in the same way that Apple and Samsung and Google created a new kind of customer.